My name is Madison, and this is my final project for new media production. The topic of my project was to create a news publication that serves as an independent vessel for critical thoughts on an array of subjects that they can be pretty meaningful for people, like science, politics, consciousness, popular debate, and things like that. It is called, I call it the abstract. This is Abstract Media Company, but yeah, it's the abstract. And I write articles on all of these subjects, and I kind of call myself the heretic, which is a term used to describe someone who thinks independently, or someone who thinks unorthodoxically. It's kind of like a play on words. The highlights from creating this project and technical challenges that I encountered were like a lot of like customization issues with this theme, because I came across this theme and I really liked how it looked just from the demo and overall, because it does look kind of like like a cool like original like news publication, and I don't know, I really liked kind of that authentic feeling in a way, especially considering it is like independent and abstract. I kind of enjoyed combining authenticity with sort of a new idea, I guess. And so, but the customization issues with this theme, like for example, a lot of things I had to custom change, and it wasn't through literally customizing the theme. That was not an option for a lot of the things. For example, colors. This is only contingent upon if I had some like big overall header, and I don't, because I used a logo that I made myself, so I didn't want one that this serves that purpose. Header tagline color black, background color white. So in terms of deciding like the boldness of the font and different types of font and things like that, or anything being underlined, for example, I had to change a lot of that in custom CSS. As you can tell, I had to literally right-click the inspector and find exactly the points of the code that I had to change. Additionally, I had to install quite a few plugins in order to kind of create how it looks now. And a lot of the plugins, I also ran into a lot of issues where the plugins didn't help me and didn't work. I had to go through a lot of WordPress forums to find reviews on ones that worked. It wasn't, a mere add new plugin and just go see the first one. I really had to actually go through a few. I've really enjoyed Post Type Switcher. It lets you just easily make something that was a page into a post, or something that was a post into a page. I also enjoyed MetaSlider, which is what I used for displaying my first, my key story here, which is Intellectual Dark Web, Modern Existential Crisis to Media Ideological Polarization. I know that it's quite a title, but the story is about members of the intellectual dark web. And anyways, I liked using the MetaSlider and stuff to kind of go between the top people of the intellectual dark web, whatever. And so I liked those plugins, and yeah, the theme didn't come with a lot of plugins, but I just really liked the outline and how it looked, and I don't know. I tried other themes, but I kept wanting to use this one, so I had to force myself to spend a lot of time fixing those errors. So, and something that another issue that I encountered was learning the importance of backing up your website on Reclaim Hosting and your cPanel, because I did something wrong with the URL and I had to go back and change it. And I think I made it like the abstract instead of final project. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I tried to go back and just merely edit the URL in my WordPress Installatron thing, and that was really dumb. It made me lose almost everything, and I had to go to my file manager, go through like all of these files and pretty much copy and paste the content, like the code. So I went into code editor on WordPress and would have to like basically copy and paste the code. And I know that there was an easier way to do that, but I am a worrier. And so I went the long route just to not mess anything else up. So that was kind of a setback, but it's fine. I made it through it, and it made me really realize that there's a backup button for a reason and that I need to utilize it. And I should also locally store all of this content to my computer. So I learned that valuable lesson. Additionally, I learned time management skills. I really realized that coding is a lot more time consuming and difficult than one would think. And so every time I thought that I could take like 2 hours to do this, I really needed like 5 hours to do something. And, I learned that pretty quickly though. So it made time management didn't become too hard with any of this. But it was actually really a lot of fun. I like this. I plan on continuing to use this website. So I want people to contact me with thoughts. I want people to sign up to a newsletter when I publish new articles. I want people to give me content suggestions. And so I'm actually really excited about this. This is my final project for this class. However, I'm going to build on this for definitely the entirety of college. It's definitely a lot of fun. I enjoy writing. I am a journalism major. I thoroughly enjoy giving my opinions on things that people on Facebook and Twitter probably don't want to hear. So I really like doing this on here and kind of really actually getting a hands-on experience of what it's like to have a publication. And by the time y'all see this, I'll probably have more content on here. It'll probably be different. I actually have spent a lot of my free time really enjoying developing the content of this project. And seeking out meaningful content that I have a passion for. I'm really actually very, very, very happy that this class, I'm not saying forced me to make a project, but obviously it was a requirement, and I'm really, really, really happy that it did, because I ended up finding myself working on this kind of all of the time in my free time, and I even wanted it to be perfect before I turned it in tonight, which is why it's almost last minute, because I wanted it to be as cool looking as it possibly could. But like I said, it'll probably be even different by the time y'all actually like click on the link and stuff like that. But I'm gonna build on this for, like I said, the rest of college and until I'm an established adult with a real big girl job. Or if, hey, maybe the abstract becomes really cool and popular and takes off on its own, who knows? But I really, really, really enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed this a lot. And I really like creating tags and categories so that linked articles show up next to each other, and can, someone can read an article on one topic and then easily find an article in the same category because of the categories or the tags. And I really like that. I really have enjoyed creating this, and it's been time consuming, and there has been many times where I've been frustrated, but overall, I'm very satisfied and I'm very proud, and I've really enjoyed creating this project.